Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy lazy Sunday to everybody. We're getting busy on an all new Hot Book Alert Live. It's Sunday night. You know what that means. It is time. Oh, man. I done worked myself up. I want to go to sleep now. Never mind.
Yeah.
We're done. I'm out.
Thanks for tuning in. We're going to bed.
In credits. All right. Joining me today is Mr. Longshort. How are you?
I'm good, man. Thank you. Happy to be here. Another weekend in the books, and we're gonna cap it off with a good show tonight. So yeah, man, ready to go.
How was your week?
A week wasn't bad. Hit a sidewalk sale, which was actually done inside because it was raining. At my LCS, the Hall of Comics, fill a short box for $50, fill a long box for $80. Got about probably a half a short box, but some cool trade paperbacks I've been wanting to read. But yeah, man, it was good. Grabbed a couple of new Golden Age books, which I'm always happy about. I don't think we talked about it on this show, but this has been a grail for a long time. So grabbed this last week. Super happy about this book. Wanted this one. I don't know why this cover just always called out to me for whatever reason. And then in the wild came across this Jungle Comics 147. Really happy about this one for $50. Why not? So in pretty good shape. Conservatively like a 3.5 to a 4, but it'd probably do better than that. But other than that, man, things are good. Been kind of quiet. Next weekend I got to head down to southern New Jersey, so hopefully I can find some stores down there to spend some time in. But
southern New Jersey.
Yeah, I forget the name of the town. It's at the bottom.
Southern New Jersey. So is it by Delaware?
Yeah, it's down that way. I've got to look. I got to do some research this week to see if there's anything close by. It's kind of a rural area where it is, but where we're staying, there's some stuff going on. But yeah, make the trip down there. It's not far from the Jersey Shore, I've been told. So where everybody goes to get away during the summer.
So do you have time for comic book hunting?
Yeah, there'll be some downtime for sure. So, but I'm not expecting there to be that much around. Hopefully 1 or 2 shops, but
how come I can't open up maps?
Google's a fickle beast.
All I want to do is just let's see, maps.google. Okay, visit page, yes. Okay. Hey now.
So Brian's Comic Garage says he's got a black screen. Anybody else having that problem? If you could let us know, we would try to fix it if it's on this end.
Screen is fine on my end. Okay.
Heroes
Were Born. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
What's up, bro? Good to see you, man.
Hey now. Okay, so I guess I don't want to blow up your spot. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I'm just going. I got to be down there for something else, so we'll see what. Hopefully, there's something.
Okay, so this is kind of the area.
I mean, if you want to get specific, I can tell you where it is. Hold on.
There ain't a freaking thing. Is there anything around here? Let's see. Comic shops.
With my luck, there's probably going to be nothing.
Oh, dude, look at this. It's like littered. along the coast here. That's kind of interesting.
All right, man. Hey, Joe, thank you for the $20 super chat, man. That is quite
What's up?
generous.
Nice, man.
Much
Thank you.
appreciated, man. That's super cool of you.
Heck yeah. You making me feel, you guys are making me feel big time. I do appreciate that. Okay, so search this area. So there's something going on here. Are you by this Florida looking area right here?
Voorhees / Mount Laurel, New Jersey, wherever the hell that is.
Voorhees. Seriously.
It sounds ominous, man.
Voorhees Township. Oh, so you're right around here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So COMI comic books. Comic books. Let's see.
Just give me one decent store.
Okay, so comic book search this area. Voorhees.
Nothing.
It's like there's stuff around Mountain Comics and more. Comic books. VOOR. Voorhees. I know I spelled that wrong. But I mean, yeah, there's it feels like there's some things, but you might have to
drive a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe there's a flea market or an antique store or something, you know?
Yeah, because everything is like outside of the city, outside of the town.
All right.
But it seems like within reach. So you got at least one. So here's Voorhees right here.
All right.
And then you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got at least 6, 7.
I gotta do some research. I gotta prioritize.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'll have time to get to 6, but if I can get to 2 or 3, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Nice. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Man, good luck. Shit. All right. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Oh, I got an announcement to make. Okay, so in 6 months from now, Sunday, November 23rd, I'm going to be at the Pittsburgh Comic Book Show.
Selling or buying?
I'm going to be setting up.
All right.
Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. But yeah, I will be there at the Pittsburgh Comic Show. Okay, so I was there. Oh, shoot. I'll tell you what, from what I've heard. Okay, so I was there very, very early on at this show when it was set up at the fire hall, right? But now they moved the location, and everybody talks about just how dense it is when it comes to comics. So
sounds sweet.
Yeah, so this feels like a road trip worthy show, in my opinion. That's the way, because from what I've heard about the new setup, or rather the current setup, it's very on point. So
I mean, Pittsburgh has got to be 8 hours for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be 8 hours. That might be being generous.
Justin Shannon, me too. I didn't make it to the last one, but I usually do. Okay. Yeah, so I talked to Ken at Pop Culture. I was in touch with Ken at Pop Culture, and I'm gonna be there, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm super excited. It was a great time the very last time that I was there, so I can't imagine. I will too. I'm gonna say, dude, it's gonna be like a class reunion or something. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hell yeah! So, Heroes Reborn. I would. So I don't know, man. It might be worth the trip. I don't know, but I'm there if definitely stop by Theory Wells. Hell yeah, there's gonna be because sellers there. Just I can't wait. I can't wait. Great sellers. Seems like there's going to be a lot of space. So I'm going to be at the Pittsburgh Comic Show. I'm probably going to be talking about it probably every week until the show. So hell yeah, good times. All right. Before we start into Hot Book Alert Live, I want to take a look at this book right here. Incredible Hulk #1 from 1962. Okay, so this thing supposedly sold for $10,000. Okay.
What do they mean by sealed? Like in a bag?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to know. But I was kind of like looking at the pics, right? But tell me if whoever bought this got a raw deal or not. Let's see. It got to beat me to those $1 books, man. I don't know. Okay, let's take a look. Look at this. I don't. Does this not look like a reprint to you?
Something looks wrong with the colors on this.
This looks hella wrong. Okay, so
I'm glad we got that picture because that gives us a lot.
what's the point? I love that when they take a picture of the comic in the bag and then they flip it. And then you just get a picture of the bag in the board.
It happens more often than you would possibly think could.
Mm-hmm.
Giving you the what? All right, now I'm in.
We got 2 pics of the back. Okay, now it's out of the bag.
Yeah, this ain't fucking real, dude. Dude, there's no fucking way.
Okay,
10 grand on a photocopy.
Look at that. This is like bright white. Look at this. Doesn't look real by any stretch. And for $10,000, you think you get more than just a handful of pictures.
Dude, look at these pages. Give me a fucking break.
At least put some take a tea bag and like kind of dab it along the edges there to make it look like something. Do that at least.
Jesus Christ. Man, I hope somebody's sending this back or they're dumb as nails and they deserve what they get, but
man, this is an impressive reprint.
It's not even that impressive, man. Like these are those photocopy ones. Like when you look up any book that you want, like from the golden age, you always see like a photocopy. Like that's, and this isn't even done that well.
They're doing these, nowadays they're doing like the newsprint.
Insides
fakes, which is kind of annoying.
God, but I feel bad for the sorry bastard who bought this thing, man. Holy shit.
Let's see. I want to take a look at the feedback profile. Negative. Okay. Just a complaint that it hadn't shipped. Okay. All right.
Somebody's about to get another one, I would say.
Good times here.
You're dropping 10 grand on eBay and you can't even look through the book and see that it looks completely like just a fresh reprint. Like, all right, man, a fool and their money will soon part.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking nuts.
All right. Now, let's get to the not so hot book alert. Do you remember when this book was hot?
I remember I sold one of these way back in the day for $150, $200, something like that.
Phew. Okay, so the book that we're talking about, for the people that might be driving or something like that, this is Ironheart #1. So this is the second print variant. I remember this book like being on the hunt for this book, I want to say this book was really hot around 2020 in
Oh, big time, yeah.
2021.
Early 21, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like you said, this was an easy $150 book. The closest I could come to this was finding the number 2 second print.
Yeah. But,
It,
yeah.
and even that was kind of impressive. I would say that was maybe like a $20 book or something like that. But all the Ironheart hype, I've gotten rid of pretty much. I think I've gotten rid of 99% of all my Riri Williams books, and I'm not looking back. And this one, but yeah, but when I saw the auction price on this, so this sold for $6.50 after 2 bids.
I mean, the market is soft as hell, man. Not that this would necessarily, but like, you can't auction a book like this right now.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that's what you're going to get, $6.50. Hopefully, they did less than cover for it.
I know, right? Re-Respect died spectacularly. Yeah, it did. I don't think that trailer helped things either.
Yeah, but that's not what killed it.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever, like, her character just wasn't that interesting in that movie. That's really what pulled the rug out from underneath.
I was really hoping that it sounds like they should have got like a more attractive actress to play Riri Williams.
Well, she just doesn't seem like she's that into it. Like, she seems like she's miserable in the role.
Yeah.
Although I did hear somebody who saw it saying it's actually surprisingly good. They had very low expectations. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Anyone who made MCU debut in the last 5 years lost all attraction. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
America Chavez. Let's see. America Chavez, Riri. Who the hell else? Shuri. Even though, yeah, Shuri.
Well, I didn't think America Chavez, she was that bad in that. Like, the actress seems likable enough.
Yeah, she was likable. But who the hell else? It's got to be some male characters that kind of fell off.
Well, I think the biggest one for me was Dane Whitman as the Black Knight. Like, they did nothing with that dude. Like, I mean, Kit Harington was pretty, riding pretty high when they signed him, and then he was in Eternals, and then nothing. Like, just crickets ever since.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember. God, 6 years ago, I sold like a bunch, like this lot of Eternals books, right, including the number 1, 35-cent variant, right?
Oh.
It was like pretty much all of the key issues. I think I sold it for like 500.
Wow.
And back then I was like, but when I sold it, I'm just like, oh my God, am I making a mistake? am I underselling this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the Eternals, man, like, that movie just didn't feel like it was part of anything Marvel at all. It just felt like it was its own thing. Like,
oh yeah, Kamala Khan too.
Kamala.
Warlock spec, yes. Damn. Yeah.
Oh, I think once people began to realize that after Endgame, like, Marvel had lost their mojo.
Yeah.
All of that shit died. Like, people were banking on these characters being important for 10 years, and when, project after project just missed the mark, they all just started to fucking implode.
And I'm somebody that wanted like all these projects to do well. You know what I mean?
Man, I did too, man. I really, really did. But
especially Moon Knight.
The funny thing is, my kids love that show. Love Moon Knight. Like, they to this day, they rave about it as being one of their favorite MCU shows. I don't know why, but they just loved it.
Hey now, Kang. How can we forget Kang too?
Yeah, that was a huge implosion.
What's up, Dino?
What's up, man?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what we're talking
got-
about here is all the failed MCU characters of the last like 5 years.
Okay.
So we talked about Kang,
Okay.
Riri, Shuri,
Okay.
the Eternals.
Yep.
What else?
America.
Oh, America
Chavez.
Chavez. If I said maybe Kamala,
Did we say
Khan.
Kamala? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kamala Khan. So we filled up a hand already.
Yeah, this is like a gang out here, man.
Oh, Jane Foster Thor.
Oh yeah.
God.
I remember the days of God when What If 10 was like super hot.
Oh, White Vision there. Remember White Vision? Right?
Yes.
Or whatever the hell it was. Vision.
That book went nuclear.
That
was early on though. Like, WandaVision really wasn't that bad, but that's when things were going absolutely nuclear.
Captain Marvel. Shoot. Monica Rambeau.
Yeah.
God,
why is this on here? She's getting her own TV show. It's not out yet.
Man,
I'm joking.
really?
I'm joking.
I was about to say.
I'm joking.
Yeah, what you know? I don't know.
Hey man, I got my ear to the ground, boys.
Damn, I remember the days when Amazing Spider-Man 16, the annual Amazing Spider-Man annual 16, like that book was
big book.
Yeah. Now nobody's like even looking at it. Good times though.
Yeah, that was like peak spec. Back in those days.
Yeah, I remember talking about that like in my comic book halls. You know, just good times, man.
Can I say that I appreciate our fan base? Mr. Comic Digger didn't pick me up. I went to a spot in Chicago that was way away. I was in Chicago last weekend for everybody. And he actually drove me back to my hotel room, man. Like to my hotel. It was like 40, so it was like a 38-minute ride to the north side, and then it was like a $40 Uber. I was like, I can Uber back. I don't really care, dude. And he was like, "Nah, man, I'll just hang out with you, and I can drive you back, no problem." So
sweet.
And he took a day off work, man. What a beast, man. He's like, "Oh, I told him just say I am the Mr. Beast of comic book collecting. You gotta hang out with me today. I just don't have the money or the fame." So yeah, it was good times.
Hell yeah. Damn.
Yes. Man, people help me out, man. Yeah.
That's love right there. Damn.
Oh man, it was cool. I got pickups too. I'll show you boys if we get to that.
Okay, so you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna be at the Pittsburgh Comic Show November 23rd on Sunday, November 23rd.
When's that's a week before Thanksgiving, right?
Yep, that's the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Ooh. Carter, do I make a miraculous appearance there somehow?
Come on.
Yeah. So how far are you from the airport? How far is Pittsburgh Airport away from this thing?
Shoot.
Can I like get on a plane and do it, or do I have to like haul my ass up there kind of, or over there?
Okay, I feel like Pittsburgh Airport is outside the city. But I haven't been to Pittsburgh in forever, but when I used to go,
Nobody's been to Pittsburgh. I've never been to Pittsburgh actually.
I thought it was like a hike, but maybe I'm
confused. So, that's always at a Crown Plaza, man. You need to go one of these Crown Plaza places, man.
Are you looking it up? Come on.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm looking how far is it going to be.
Come on.
Oh boy. Hold on one second. So if I drive it, it is a lovely 4 hours and 56 minutes. A flight is an hour and 8 minutes. $339. That's not one way. Is that one way or that's round trip? That's not terrible. I mean, I'd probably spend that in gas there and back, maybe. I mean,
most likely.
Is it a one dayer?
Yeah.
It's on a Sunday too. Well, let me talk to the missus and think about it. See what she says.
That's what's up. Damn it. Hell yeah. We got Dino We got Dino thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, how big is this? So, Justin, how big is this show? How big is it? Have you been there before?
Yeah.
Is it worth my time? How about that?
Okay, so from what I hear, it's pretty much on par with the NeoCon, and I think it might even be more comic book dense.
Okay. Am I gonna get yelled at for bringing books? No, Jim.
Probably not.
Probably not.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. No, that's cool, dude. I'm stoked. Maybe I'll show up for that one. I don't know.
I'm gonna be setting up, so.
Oh.
Probably.
I have a spot to throw my books at. Okay.
Yeah. You'll have a home base.
Home base. That's that's one of the unwritten rules is like, you always want to go to a show where people have a lot of like somebody has a booth because that's like your home base. You can buy books and just shove them in the back of the booth and like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a good time. I can't wait.
Boy. Okay, what time? So you said November?
Yes, November 23rd. So roughly 6 months from now. So you'll have time to plan.
I can maybe make this happen.
Yeah. So Three Rivers Comics, 70 plus vendors, about 800 people, all comics and artists.
So theoretically, that's after the show, and I'm doing it in September. So maybe I have some money laying around where I can need to expense some money off my my taxes. You know what I'm saying? I
know, right? Okay, so it's the best show in Western PA for sure. Hell yeah. Good to see confirmation. It's a hardcore. Oh, God, yeah. Very much so. Very much so. So, yeah, I'm going to be promoting this show for probably pretty much every week.
Are you, is it like Golden Age heavy? Is it like just everything heavy?
Okay, so the last time I was there, it was just everything.
Okay.
I'm talking everything. And this was back when it was just starting out. You know what I'm saying? And it was like on a much smaller scale. But the shit that I saw, oh yeah. But the stuff that I saw was just like spectacular. You know what I mean? It was like great stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, hell yeah. All right.
Well, people don't know is Carter's going to sell on my show too. He's just going to bring shit.
I would just bring like a bunch of books.
I don't care. I don't care. Put it on my wall. You think I care?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Better than Neo? Is it better than NeoCon? I would say.
Okay, so I have a strong opinion on NeoCon because I made out like a bandit there, so it should be tough to say for me. I mean.
Okay. Good mix of everything.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited. Nice to meet people. I'm trying to meet people. Oh, look at this.
Hey, Three Rivers and Justin Shannon, have you been to NeoCon in Cleveland? Have you guys been to that show at all? And that's usually like late July and August. Late July, very, very early August.
And honestly, it's a really good show, honestly. For a small show.
I would say it's worth the trip.
It is,
Justin. I would say it's worth the trip because if you're in Pittsburgh, then like a 2.5 hour drive out.
I mean, it's the same thing for me. I mean, in Detroit, so it's
anything in Cleveland sounds suspicious.
Oh, okay. So I mean, last time I was in Cleveland, it was. It was all right. It was okay though. But I mean.
Okay, so the three of us were driving back from SummerSlam. For whatever reason, I couldn't get for SummerSlam at Cleveland Brown Stadium.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason, I couldn't get on the highway. So we basically took the street all the way back to my house, and we had to drive through downtown. And that shit was live.
We should have went to that Mexican club or whatever the hell that Latino club we kind of
went by. Yeah.
We should have done that.
That shit look wild.
Dude. Ben, it was straight out like Mexico City, dude. It was like a bunch of Latinos, and then they all had like cowboy boots on and hats, and then they were all standing outside the door, like nobody going inside. People were like doing deals outside. It was wild. It was good times though.
Cleveland is like Gotham, and Pittsburgh is like Metropolis.
That's true. That's true.
All right. So, and we were looking at this Incredible Hulk #1.
Okay.
That okay, really quickly, I'll show you. Okay, so
No way this is near Rim Plus, only one for 10 grand.
no way it's even real. Look at that.
Oh. Pfft.
Look at this.
Oh.
Look at all this. This bone white. These like newsprint variants are like,
This is the Lithuanian variant I had. Me and Sean and the boys had back in the day. Like came off the printer, aka the Windows 11 printer.
Yeah. It's funny. All right, now let's get into some sales here. All right, so we're gonna start things off with what is this? Fantastic Four #1. A CGC 1.5 that sold for $6,400. Are you guys in the market for a Fantastic Four #1?
I'm in the market for a 5, not a 1.
I'm totally in the market for a 1. There's not a ton of silver that I'm super into, but I would love an FF #1.
Okay.
Just it really was like the front edge of Marvel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this came out before Spidey, just before Spidey.
Yeah.
I think Spidey was 62. I think.
Yeah, like a full year before Spidey came out.
Yeah, so I mean, this was really like Stan doing what he wanted to do. You know?
Absolutely. Okay, so next is a Incredible Hulk 181 CGC 8.0 that sold for $45.50. Okay, so for the money, Ben, now you're not necessarily a Hulk 181 fan, but for the money, which one would you rather have? The 8.0 Hulk or the 1.5 Fantastic Four #1?
Fantastic Four all day long.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, so you wouldn't want a higher grade Hulk 181?
I would. I mean, you're saying all else being equal?
Well, yeah. As far as just comparative.
Yeah, I think
you would prefer the lower grade.
It's just a lower it's a much lower census count than 181. It's just I think it'll always be a relevant book. Certainly 181 will be. It's in some ways the cornerstone of the hobby, but I don't know. For me, it's the Fantastic Four.
Dino, what say you?
I mean, if the Hulk was a 9, I'd take it. But if it's a F, I'll take the FF1.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'll take.
I'm not saying, I think you need to be a 9+ to. I mean, you're going to spend a little more money, obviously, but if you're in a 9+ situation, you take that over the FF1.
I hear you.
Just because it gets, like you said, the census is huge, but once you get past the 9s, I think it's.
Liger style, I'm more FF #5 over #1. Same here.
Too.
Same here. I'm a bigger fan of #5 all day, every day.
That's right up there as well. Doom. So hopefully they don't fuck this up. But great book.
All right. Next is Amazing Spider-Man #194. A CGC 9.4 sold for $450.
I remember like 2 years ago, this book was going for $500 in a 9.0.
Yeah.
500 and 9.0. And so this is a good deal. And this is the direct. I can't tell from the picture.
This is the direct.
Yes.
Yeah. People get this one fucking wrong. Do not go chasing the newsstand in this one. Like the direct is the harder one to come by for this area, for this era. This was the first year newsstands came out.
So I knew a guy. He was a big Spider-Man guy. Sean
Scotty. Directs came out. Sorry.
He had about like 150 of these. So I mean, it was insane. He had like 200 ASM 300s, and like this was the other book he had a bunch of. So
yeah, this book was also one of the heavily in that whole reholder scam thing. The guy had submitted like a ton of these.
Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah, I thought this like a 9.4. This felt low. This felt really low. So
Yeah, I would have bought that for that price.
all right. Next.
Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse. Animaniacs number 10, the DCU multi-pack variant. This 9.8 sold for $500. That's impressive to me.
Yeah, that's a damn good sale. But it's a DCU. On top of that, book is popular anyway, and the DCU's got to be super rare.
I know I've never seen this. I you know what? I don't even think I have any DCU Animaniacs at all.
Our mutual buddy Ben Stein collects Animaniacs stuff.
I just grabbed an Animaniacs newsstand number 34 this weekend in a dollar sale. They're all worth grabbing from the dollar bins. All of the Animaniacs.
Seeing the DC. Okay, so I mean, this is a heavily printed, and I want to say heavily printed book, like just the regular edition, right? So, but adding the DCU logo, I'm saying just for like any of the DC books, like regular printed, but adding the DCU logo makes the cover better.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would have been tempted for this for $500, to be honest with you, man. How many DCU 9/8 of this can really be out there?
I know. And it's a great cover, too.
Yeah.
Is this a long story short worthy book or no?
We should talk about it. Yeah. Remind me about it.
Okay. I'll tell you how many's on the census. How about that?
All right.
Do they break out the DCU variants?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. You said number 10?
Yes.
Multi-pack edition. No, they don't. This is from 96, right? Yeah. So this would be there's only 2.
Yeah. 2 total or 2 9/8s.
2 9/8s. 2 9s up. 9 total graded, 2 9/8s. Unless you count the multi-packs. The multi-packs have like 2. I don't know if that matters, but there's no 9/8s.
They graded the whole multi-pack?
Yeah, it looks like it maybe. It says 9/6. There's no 9/8s of that. So
how the hell do you grade that?
I don't even want to know.
All right. But low census, so awesome. Okay, next is all right. Justin.
This is Justin's sale. All right, man.
Hell
Congratulations.
Yeah. Okay, Fantastic Four, number 5, a 2.5 sold, CGC 2.5 sold for $3,750 after 2 bids.
Nice.
Yeah, I listen. I mean, it's a lower grade that sold for that went into the thousands, so I'm not mad at it.
I mean, for me, that's if I knew that was him, I would try to trade. But that's a cool book, man.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it presents well on the front, at least.
I know. Do I have that listing? I don't know. I don't think. No, I don't. Damn it. All right. And next is Mark Spears Monsters number 1, 3rd print. So this is a 1 in 20 incentive that sold for $133 after 16 bids.
So I like this one. It's got that VHS vibe.
Mm-hmm. So this is the Nightmare on Elm Street homage, which I appreciate this. I'm not mad.
Yeah, that's very cool. Do you think we're starting to hit the fatigue point with Spears yet? It feels like it a little bit.
I was never on the train, so I don't really know.
I would say, okay.
Just the front edge of it just starting to tire out a little bit.
I would say when it comes to like the later books, maybe, but something like this, like that. As far as those first round of number 1s from Keen Spot, you know, aside from the Kickstarters, I think those are holding. I think those are like getting higher in price.
Well, because those were so underordered. You know what I mean? Like, that those were organically scarce. You know what I mean? They weren't trying to play a game with those.
Exactly. Yeah.
Although McClay was saying that like the shit he's going to drop later this year is going to blow everybody's mind. So we'll see.
Oh boy. Okay.
He's saying like in September, October, November timeframe, he's got some shit coming out that's going to blow people away. So
around Halloween,
we'll see. Yeah, it makes sense for like the Monsters vibe.
Did you guys jump on this Kickstarter from like I'm gonna say like a month ago?
No, I just felt like it was going to be way overdone, just given how popular he is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Incredible. Speaking of Incredible Hulk, we have a number 2. Looks pretty damn rough. That sold for $850. Now I have a copy of number 2. That was kind of
always feels like it should be bigger to me, right? This is the first time you see him in green.
Yeah.
Second appearance. I don't know. This book feels like it should be bigger than it is.
Yeah, it really does. It's a shame. Do you think if the I don't know, maybe if the cover were a little bit, I don't know, if Green Hulk were like maybe front and center or something like that, maybe that would help.
I don't know. He's still pretty prominent. Like it's not a bad looking cover, and I don't know. Just feels like it should be a bit more elevated.
I think the Terror of the Toadmen really don't sell either. It's like it's Toadmen.
Like... maybe if it was maybe if they tried to bring the Toadmen back somehow, some way.
There's always time.
Next up is Amazing Spider-Man number 50, a CGC 8.5, sold for $2,900.
Kingpin, man, still selling books.
See, I like that because it's a clean 8.5, man. I mean, you always see this book; it's always trash, right? I mean,
yeah.
Why does this book seem to get beat to shit more than others for some reason? Like,
I just think it's red, and it just when you start to, back in the day, you're playing, everybody's reading 50, right? You know what I'm saying? Kingpin, all this crap, and I think a lot of people read it and didn't like store it away. They do look like monkeys. I almost was gonna say that too. Look at all these people. Let's go.
Okay, so my thought on 50 or the Kingpin, he feels like an evergreen character. Like no matter if you screw him up in like TV or movies, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I think it's harder to screw up Kingpin because obviously, I mean, how many people? I mean, how many crime movies are there? How many mob boss movies are there? I mean, it's pretty.
He's a pretty versatile villain, can be used with a lot of characters. I mean, and I think D'Onofrio's done him as well as can be expected. Like he hasn't screwed up that character. So even though, the last Daredevil show was too slow of a burn, but it wasn't bad. I'm surprised it didn't do better.
I didn't watch like the last 2 episodes.
Well, the problem is he doesn't really. I mean, he's in that opening scene, but you don't see him until like fucking episode 7 or something. They just like they drag that part out too much.
Speaking of books that fell off, you guys remember Fantastic 448? That book fell off. So Silver Surfer fell off. I mean, you get 3.5 for like $1,000 now.
Oh gosh, yeah, man. What is it about that?
I don't know, man. Because I was gonna buy like before all this. Remember, it was like $300 for like a 6.5. So stupid. I was like, I'll wait, and then it shot up overnight. But I don't know. I was like, super. Thanks, guys. Super.
I still have like a copy of that and 49 left, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna hold on to them. You know what I mean?
I would hold on to them. Why? Why not? I mean,
as far as that goes. All right. Next is Three Rivers Comics, as you can see on the in the screenshot there. That's his sale. But look at this. A 9.0 Strange Tales 126 in the 9.0 sold for $2,500. That is hella impressive. So first appearance of Dormammu and Clea.
Was this a 2019 spec book?
Oh God, yeah.
Well, it spiked after Multiverse of Madness, right? When what's her face? Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Leah at the end.
Yeah, it was in that like time frame. But yeah, bro, this is very impressive.
Yeah.
Extremely impressive sale. Holy crap. Because I still have a 126 kicking around somewhere that I was thinking of selling. But and on top of that, I'm trying to find like pretty much any of that Doctor Strange shit that I bought in like 2020 and 2021. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to like just group it all together along with the Strange Tales 126 and just like there
You'll
you
have
go.
another shot, man. They're gonna give Benedict one more movie, you would think.
You're saying maybe hold off a little bit?
I would imagine there's like a Marvel project coming up, like in and around the two new Avengers movies that hasn't been announced, and a lot of people are speculating it might be Doctor Strange 3. So
Okay, all right. But yeah, this was very impressive, extremely impressive sale. All right, okay, now we're getting into the Pulp Hour. Spicy Adventures.
I'm angry at this. I would have bought that for $211.
Okay, so 211 after one bid. So I'm not sure if this was like a buy it now.
Yeah,
or yeah,
That's
or
not
just
fair.
or it could have just like stalled out, you know, that entire week, and then just someone just bid on it at the last minute. But this is beautiful. 1941. We have we've got a bird. We have a bird person grabbing a hold of a very captive, voluptuous woman. I like this. I dig this cover.
Yeah,
And yeah. But 1941, I don't know. This feels a lot earlier than that, doesn't it? I would have said this was like maybe 10 years earlier.
yeah, maybe I would have guessed the mid 30s maybe on this one.
Yeah, I would think so too. That's what they all seem like. It's like animals or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was art that was done back then and just wasn't used. We were just sitting on it.
Right. Yeah. And just shocked that people in this chat pay high prices for some all Strange Tales 50. I purchased one for it. But Weird Tales 129. Or rather, Weird Tales June 1929. This is like, I like this. I want a pulp. I don't have any pulps from the 20s. I want something like this.
Yeah, man, a book from the 20s would be fucking awesome.
1929. Oh, baby. And this is look at this cover.
So
I think I would have pulled the trigger on this book for $250.
Going back to that Grant's Book Mobile, he has a ton of stuff that are cool pulps on auction. So
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Same. Just saying.
Pulps are a problem, man.
It's bad.
I want to take a look at this one really quickly. Expeditiously. Okay, so it sold for $251. Sold for $251 after 11 bids.
Give me a nice blow up there so I can see it. My eyes are old.
Look at that.
So it's a knight, not a robot, right?
Yes, it's a knight. So he's okay, so a knight is it looks like he's killing a Middle Eastern raider who has the woman in his clutches. So it seems like he's this is a I Can Save Her cover. That's what this looks like.
Yes, it is.
But this is awesome.
Yeah, man, this is an awesome book.
I love this cover. Love it. Love it. Okay, next is a book from 1947, New Detective, September 1947, featuring an L. Ron Hubbard story. What do you think of this one? I like this.
I like this one too because of the missed death from 19 whatever it is, 47 or whatever else. That's what makes it.
All right.
I mean-
So sold for $346.
That's awesome.
That
It looks so great too. It's got that old school bikini vibe too, man. It's awesome.
It's just something about the colors. So you got this bright yellow, and then you got the purple, and then the black background. It all works. Great composition.
Does she have like a bandage paint on her leg there?
No, that's just a water spot.
Well, it's a water spot.
Yeah,
Like
right there is just a water spot.
Giant Band-Aid or something.
My God, if this were on a comic, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out.
Look, and he's got a gat in his hand too, man.
Yeah, he's got looks like a Beretta.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic, man. On the pulps, I like to make sure the spine, like the lettering and the text on the spine is all intact, because that shit gets ripped off a lot on pulps.
This looks good to you?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Very solid spine. Love it. Yeah, man. Beautiful. All right. What's next? What are we talking about next? Okay. Marvel Tales number 6, December 1939. Angel from Hell. Okay, so this sold for $228 after 5 bids. It's okay.
I'm in the okay boat too. I don't know. It's just like all the airplane things, airplane ones, flying stuff just doesn't do it for me.
But this Marvel Tales, is that timely, or like?
That's what I'm thinking.
I can look it up.
I would have to think so.
Give me a second here. Marvel Tales Pulps. Let me control that. 1930 doesn't have one. 39. Here we go. It is Western fiction.
Okay, so maybe nothing to do with. Although, if you read like the history of these publishing houses, like
so this is the first issue, obviously, out of 6. There's number 2, number 1, and that's it. It looks like so far. So it might be only 2 issues, or maybe they don't have any more. I don't know. And so that's the other thing with pulps. It's like there's so many pulps out there. You think these could be rare, and they just might be missing all the volumes on my comic shop, because I'm sure they weren't scanning pulps back in the day. Care less.
Yeah.
I tell you, this number. How about okay? You want to hear? Check this out. Let me hit the private chat. Check out this cover. Look at volume 2, number 1. Wow.
Let me see.
oh yeah, I've seen this one before, actually.
Have you? I've never seen that. It's sick, man.
Dude, I've got a thing about the trope of the girls in the glass tubes.
Yeah.
From the Golden Age. Like,
man,
what?
I'm not showing that. I'm
Okay.
interested in that. Man, I ain't showing that.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine, man. You
I'm
know,
gonna
hey,
hunt for
listen,
that.
man. Listen, man. Hey, I just show all cool books, man. Gotta say.
All right, next up is horror stories. Now, I like this a lot just because it's pre-Golden Age of comics. February horror stories, February 1935. So they say it to 2.0. So this sold for $475.
nice.
Okay, I just want to take a quick look. So even in this condition, look at that.
I mean, that thing is pretty chewed up.
People are pissed that you aren't showing that cover and stuff. Hey, hit me up on IG. Maybe I'll show it to you.
Look at this beauty. I like this. I like the ghoulish
Dude,
man.
his fingers are just bleeding.
Look at that. I'm with this.
And it's bondage, even though she's not bonded, but she is under the blood. You see a little chain.
Oh, yeah. I see that.
Gotta be sneaky about it, boys.
Damn. Okay, so the spine is roughly, it's pretty decent.
No, but if you look at I look at a lot of pulps, but if you scroll to the bottom, you can see like that peeling off. Sometimes the entire thing is, even though the cover may look great, like the entire text is peeled off.
It's like a spine split, right, on a comic book, right? Like you see like 3-inch spine splits or 2-inch spine. It's the same thing, man. It just sucks. Because you got to think nobody cared about that. He's ever shoving them down or just opening them up or.
They might have been scraping it off themselves, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I typically don't see like stories or rather pulps devoted to horror. You know what I mean? You don't see horror in the title of pulps.
It's usually crime or like stuff
detective or fantasy shit. You know what I'm saying? Or
romance, I guess you would if you can show the spicy stuff or like the naked girl romance kind of stuff. I guess you would fall in that genre.
So I mean, look at this. Look at that guy's eyes. Look at this face.
Yeah, he's a creep.
I'm expecting Mark Spears to homage this.
Yeah,
homage this. But yeah, this looks great. I want a solid copy of this now. All right, you know what? I'll show you guys. So this is what Dino showed me.
Why, man? Come on, man. We're serving the sizzle, not the steak, dog. Come on, man.
All right, the game is to be sold, not to be told. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna?
Yeah, so this is Marvel Tales Volume 2, number 1 from whatever year this is, 30 something. It's girl in a glass tube, and there's glass tubes about it. So
bondage.
Yeah,
she's bottomless. Her bra is falling off. It's just it's everything. It's got everything going on.
I got some cool horror pulse for you after the show. I won't show all these at a time.
Look how many girls he's got in tubes back there. He's got at least 3 that we can see. More than that though. Like how much room do you think he has in his basement for just collect these?
He's not in the basement. He's in a warehouse, homie.
He's got. Is that his mom helping him? What's going on here?
Probably.
Could be.
It looks like
they're next to electricity plant, man. This is what happens, man.
Yeah, man. I love this cover. I'm with it. All right, next up is a coverless copy of Hulk #1. So this sold for $1,888 after 12 bids. Are you up for a coverless copy for that much?
It's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna wait.
I saw this like $400 like 7 years ago back in the day. So yeah, I still think it's undervalued. 1888. That's not terrible.
That's not. I mean, yeah.
You can find a cover, man. I mean,
hey, married cover on the CGC label. All right, next up, Blip #1. So I guess first appearance of Donkey Kong and Mario. So this CGC 9.8. So this is a direct edition that sold for $1,190. That's impressive to me.
Yeah,
man, that's a good sale.
Okay, so the guy on the cover is Michael Labrador, because I remember researching this guy when in my comic book haul. So he was on Little House on the Prairie, and he was on a show that I faintly remember called Whiz Kids. It was about
Whiz Kids. No.
Did you watch that show?
I know that show. Yeah.
You know what? It only had a handful of episodes, but those episodes were really good. It's basically about a bunch of computer geniuses, like getting into adventures and shit. Like I remember watching those episodes on YouTube and going, "Damn it, this is a really good show! Holy crap!" But yeah, short-lived. So I think that was the connection to Blip magazine from back in the day.
This thing peaked at $2,000, 2.3. It's up. I mean, there's 63 9/8. I mean, that's pretty impressive still.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect something like this to be maybe in the like 800 range. So hell, maybe even the 700 range. So for it to be close to 1200 in the 9.8, hey, I'm not mad at it. Okay, so which one would you rather have, this or the Batman 19 combo pack in a 9.8 for $1,000?
Those combo packs, man, were can be really tough. I'm surprised.
I would take a 19.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Uh,
Short?
it's a tough one. I'm probably just given the big appeal of Mario,
Mm-hmm.
probably leaning towards Blip a little bit, but I would need to do a little bit more research about how many of those combo packs were made for that Batman 19. I know some of them can be really, really tough.
I know that issue 19 is nothing though, not a key. But I'll tell you what, these combo packs, the loose combo packs that I've come across anymore are all chopped up along the spine. I'm not seeing any they feel like 90s newsstand editions.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
they're kind of like, yeah, of that vein. I would agree.
Yeah. And we have another 9.8, a Batman number 123 direct edition that sold for 15 or Jesus 1600.
This book blows me away, man. How much this thing goes for?
Mm-hmm. Cause I remember when this book was like, yeah, it was a popular book, but it wasn't. I want to say like maybe 8-10 years ago. It was a popular book, but it's just like gaining.
Yeah, I mean, I know an LCS has got this on their wall not far from me for $200,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in pretty damn good shape. I don't know if it's a 9.8, but I've been tempted to pull the trigger on it a couple times to grade it.
Yeah. I don't think I have a 9.8. I think I have like 2 copies. I don't think either of them are 9.8s though.
I've got one of the later. I've got a couple of the later printings somewhere.
Yeah. It's so funny. I see like the 3rd print around a lot, but I never see the 2nd print.
I don't either. Ben, don't leave tonight. I got you spending some money tonight.
Oh man.
It's on Pulp too. I can't wait.
All right. Spawn 189, a CGC 9.8. Look at these prices, man.
Spawn collectors are in a different universe, man. It's like Star Wars guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think Spawn could even take it up another whole level if they're able. We talked about this. If they're able to produce something reasonable in terms of whether it be movie or TV show for Spawn, like I think it has the raw material to open up a whole new fan base. And it would be interesting to see, but it doesn't seem like they're getting anywhere close to it. But I don't know. It just seems like it has enough potential. You can make a whole universe out of the Spawn world and really let it run for a decade,
Okay, is there a Spawn video game?
Is there a Spawn video game?
I thought there was.
There's an old one, wasn't there?
1999 for Game Boy.
1999. What about anything recent?
I don't think
the most recent one was Armageddon for Xbox back in the day in 2003.
Oh god,
it's over 20 years ago.
I'm thinking, okay, so either movie, TV, or video. Like you put out,
you can do Spawn, but like do it like if you did like free verse like Arkham City or free verse like the Spider-Man games, it'd be sick.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Throw in some use like different skins, different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. But like an open world type thing.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking that could like even make Spawn like go nuclear as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even though these prices are nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Punisher 218 second print. This book always every time I look at it, it's like it shoots me in the heart.
Yeah, man, this one was always tough to get hands on. Although, the lenticular, this covers on the inside if you open it up. Yeah, this one is hung in there pretty well. Although it was over a 200 book way back in the day, right? 250.
I think so. But Yeah, I had this book in my cart for $3, and I effed around for like a week, and then it was gone. It was gone forever.
Tough one.
All right, next up, Black Cat Mystery number 50, world famous cover, extremely classic. 5.5 sold for $20,000. $20,000.
I mean, I don't. I think Z's was like a 4 or 5 maybe, and he got somewhere around that. So I mean, that's a good deal.
Okay,
Yes,
all right,
I think it's a good deal.
nice. All right, and Invincible Universe Battle Beast. So we're
Here we go.
this God dang. Okay, so this is a sketch, like original sketch cover, original art sketch that sold for $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
And this was in those packs, right? Those blind packs.
Yeah.
All right. Jeez. Man. And Rex the Wonder Dog. We've talked about this book before.
Yeah.
Number 4, first appearance of Detective Chimp. This book sold for $1,300.
Nice.
Damn
This
it.
book always surprises me how much it goes for, man.
Mm-hmm. Every time, like, I don't think it could go any higher, than it just gets higher. It's like, God dang.
I got a number 5 or 6 where he's in the spotlight or whatever. It's a good book too.
All right. Did I how we come?
Hey, Mike, they've got the Big Mac. We've got the Big Mick.
That's right.
All right. Next is this is one of my favorite books. All New Wolverine number 2. So it's a CGC 9.8 that sold for $500. I've got a copy of this in the 9.8, and
Nice.
I don't know. I wouldn't let this thing go for anything less than $1,000, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a cheap price for this book. I had this. I traded it to Bruce for something that is killing the children number 8 that a call.
Mm-hmm.
But it was part of a trade.
Hell yeah. I don't know. To me, this book should be this should be just off of general principle. Like, I remember when I came across this book, I loved it because of the cover, right?
Mhm.
And I was trying to find like that edge to put it over the top to make me want to buy it. And then I realized it's the first appearance of Honey Badger. And so I'm just like, oh shit, I gotta have this now. And so, but I love this cover. And like just based off the cover alone, a 9.8 of this should be at least 1,000.
It's one of the best for me X-23 covers. I mean, it's a good looking book.
Yeah, love this. All right, next is X-Men, and this is one of my favorite X-Men covers. X-Men number 4, first appearance of the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. So this CGC 3.5 sold for $1,005.
I mean, yeah, this is the first appearance of Wanda and Quicksilver.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she's in green it just throws me off to this day.
I know, right?
Because she's red in her next appearance, but didn't I think they? What wasn't there? This was Kirby, right? And
yeah,
where he was saying there was just too much red with her next to Magneto in the background, that they just changed her to green or something like that. Maybe she's actually red in the book itself. I forget. But,
yeah, probably. But to me, this is probably the best X-Men cover up to that point. I like X-Men number 1, but I like this better. I like this cover a lot better.
I mean, X-Men number 1 is so iconic. I mean, certainly it's of 2, 3. It's 4. It's the best of those. Like the first one with Magneto there. That's a tough. I thought that cover was pretty well done.
This is more. I like the composition and the colors on this a lot better than X-Men number 1.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a complete classic for sure.
Just artistically speaking, I like this cover a lot better. Oh yeah, and first appearance of Toad. Duh. How could I forget Toad? But yeah, this is chock full of first appearances. And because I know number 2 is kind of whatever cover. Number 3 is the first appearance of the Blob, but that's like, just a whatever white cover. So this is like easily my favorite early X-Men cover. All right. Oh, how can I forget this one? Look at this. We were talking about Marvel MCU spec that hit the wall. And Captain Marvel number 17, second print in the 9.8. So this sold for $550. I remember George, I think he bought. Gosh. Okay, so I had a 9.8 of this, sold it along with all the like bunch of other like Captain Marvel spec, right? Sold that, and I remember for like a year afterwards just going, oh man, did I undersell it?
What year was that? Because this book went crazy for a long time.
I want to say 20. Shoot, man. I want to say like 2020.
Okay, yeah. Then it definitely did go meaningfully higher because into 2020.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, because it jumped up to like $5,000 in the 9.8.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I probably did undersell it, but
I still want one of these for what this book was during that time. I never had one, but like a $550 for a 9.8, I might have pulled the trigger on that. Not that I necessarily think it's got huge legs, but that still feels a little undervalued for what this book was.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I got it because I think I got it from a store. It was, yeah, I think so.
Liger, I think this book hit $5,000, man.
Was it going for? Yeah. It definitely was going for $5,000. That along with 9/8 of Amazing Spider-Man 300. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, like those $5,000 sales for this were pretty sparse, but they did hit that high. Who's Daphne Keene? Oh, that's the girl that played X-23.
Yeah.
In the Wolverine movies. All right. What's next? Ooh, this is. I keep talking about like my favorite cover. Like everything is my favorite cover. You know what I mean? But I can quantify it. I can qualify it in different categories. But this is Heartthrobs number 120. This is a Neil Adams domestic violence cover. So this sold for $300.
I found this for $10 a few months ago. We talked about it on Long Story Short, I think. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't where it was supposed to be. And I just grabbed it, like, this is coming home with me. So, but it's not in great condition. It's probably like a 6.0 maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so the caption says, "I'll see you dead before I let anyone else have you." This dude means business.
It's an intent, dog. She's already crying, dog. Intent.
I remember. Okay, so I talked about this book in one of my comic book hauls like years ago, and I was just flipped out at how this book like was even published. You know what I mean? Like this cover is like the colors on it. You know, like everything about this work.
It's the comic code, right? Like there's just.
Yeah, like the comic code should not be on here at all. Yeah. Like how did they get past this? They weren't doing their job. And I didn't mean to go from this Heartthrobs cover to Crime Suspense Stories. I didn't mean for it to be that way because I actually meant to break it up.
He's really passionate about his relationship, man.
Yeah. The before and after pictures here, Carter. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I didn't mean for it to be sequential like this. But Crime Suspense Stories number 22, 1.8, sold for $2,006.
So I got a little inside baseball for this one, boys. One of our buddies, he sold his .5 for $1,600. So
wow. I mean, this could be the number one EC crime horror cover.
yeah, it is.
It's not my favorite's the one where he's choking her out in the boat, but but this is the one for the crowd.
Yeah. Used in Seduction of the Innocent. All right, next is the only reason why I put this on because it was a robot cover. Green Lantern number 7 CGC 7.0 sold for $2,700.
So, okay, there's a guy who goes to Fantasticon and a couple other cons. He's like the Green Lantern dude. He like has a Green Lantern books like this from back in the 40s. If I had unlimited money, I would buy most of these Green Lantern books. I love these Green Lantern books.
Alan Scott, even you know what? Yeah,
I know Green Lantern gets a bad rap, but like, is it Green Lantern? Is it the 8 one with the first? Who's the main villain in Green Lantern?
Sinestro? No,
yes, is it Sinestro? No, it's hold on, I'll look it up.
Well, as far as I can't even think of a villain for the Golden Age Green Lantern.
It's like an iconic book. It's got his face on it. There it is. What's this one? Green Lantern number 10. Let me look at it. Let me see. Control F10. There we go. I thought it would tell me what it is.
Okay, yeah. Hold on. Here we go. This guy here.
Thank you. That's the one I would really want. Obviously, that's the best one to me, but I still think it's cool. I mean, first appearance of Vandal Savage. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Not Grundy. Yeah, Vandal Savage. So I would want one of those, but all the other covers are dope, man. I mean, it's just real cool at the end of the day, man. I think there's an 8.0 Rockford pedigree for like 17 grand. So I mean,
oy vey.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Some of these Green Lanterns are tough, but I just think, I mean, I know Green Lantern, the old Green Lantern doesn't get his due, but some of these covers are pretty cool.
Yeah, good covers. All right, so let's get into a proper slideshow here. The Beyond, number 27 from 1954. So this is from Ace Magazines. This is a skull cover, and it was used in Seduction of the Innocent to drive home the point of child degeneracy. And, okay, so, Bill, you found the treasure of death, and we're still alive. How did... look! This is a great cover. I like this a lot.
I wonder. He's like, man, like I'm trying to work out here. Yeah, y'all trying to be blabby about it.
All right, so 47 total on the census. 9.0. So we go from a 9.0 to a 7.0. So that's a nice little jump right there. And okay, so we had a CGC 4.5 that sold for $1,520.
Nice.
This is good colors on this.
It's a good looking book, man. I appreciate it.
Where the hell is it? Do I have it? The Beyond number 27. Here we go. I just want to take a quick look. I like this beautiful pink background with the blue.
Yeah, man. I mean, this copy itself, the colors look great on it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a 4.5, so yeah, it's pretty solid. I'm with this.
I love it too. I'd buy one. Another book you never see anymore. You ever see this book? I never see this book around.
No.
Gone.
I never saw this book before. Before today.
This is a clean 4.5, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I might resubmit that thing.
Okay, so I can look. I don't know if that's like glare or not, but it just looks like a lot of space, a lot of places where it could probably be pressed.
Look at the spine. I mean, I don't know. Man. It's not a bad looking book at all.
Mm-hmm. All right, I give people time to look up the grader notes if they feel so inclined.
I can help you.
Only if they feel so inclined.
We'll do it for them. Trying to find non-mechanical keyboards. I'm doing a lot of stuff today. Let's see what else we got. Sign in. I think I gotta sign in also. Okay, so if we do our little research, hold on 1 second, sorry. Has to verify you're a human, because heaven forbid, robots are going on the census.
Mm-hmm.
You know the robots on looking up comic books, do you know?
They are.
They got
multiple crease cover, spine split, top of spine, tear left center, back cover.
Okay.
All right.
No pop safe.
Does not show. Looking at it.
That's nice. That's good to see. All right. Eerie Adventures #1 from 1951. So this is from Ziff Davis. This is an Alan Anderson cover. Beautiful painted cover.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I never noticed this before.
Really? Maybe you're off that night, but I'm pretty sure we talked about this.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain.
Damn. Okay.
I'm a big fan of this cover now.
Apparently it's a bondage cover too, because seems like she's playing for her life. So the blonde in the blue dress. So 56 total on the census. 2 9.2s is the highest. And then CGC 5.0 sold for $1,188.
Good deal to me.
He's right. It does look like the Misfits Fiend. You know what? Because I was like, damn it, this looks familiar. This character looks familiar. And yeah, you're right. All right, so let's take a look at this. All right. Oh, wow. This is a really nice looking copy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice headlights.
Yeah, this is nice.
I wonder what his ELO rating is on chess.
Hold up.
Chess joke for everybody.
Look at the back.
It's dope.
Wow. I was expecting like an ad. Damn. Look at that.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Wow.
They let him go out and do a double cover, man.
That's it. Okay, that's really something. They put some effort into this. Okay, sweet. Okay, next up. Prize Comics #22 from 1942. This is a World War II Jack Bender cover. So he's taking on the Japanese on top of the Statue of Liberty. Okay. I know nothing about these types of books, but it feels low. Yes, I agree. When it comes to like these eerie adventures, there's something, I don't know, like these Ziff Davis books, they just don't, they feel undervalued.
There's some banger Ziff Davis books, yeah, man, that just don't go for what they should.
All right, so back to Prize Comics. So 12 total on the census. So this is a very nice low census. But okay, so the highest is a 9.6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the second highest is a 6.0. That's amazing.
A file copy and then everything else.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so this CGC 2.0 sold for $3,500. So you can only imagine what that 9.6 goes for. Wow. Damn. Okay, so let me see if I can find Prize Comics. All right. Okay. Look at wow, this thing is not in great condition. Look at
So
that.
a 7.5 is on my comic shop right now currently for $6,800.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, are you ready? So I know what the 9.6 sold for. You ready?
How much?
What year?
So 2005.
Holy crap. Wow.
It's a mile high pedigree.
Okay.
15,000.
Wow. What do you think, Carter? Before I say it.
Okay. Back in 2005, a 9.6.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, man. I'm gonna go just a little bit under and say 12.
$2,530.
Somebody made a very nice investment right there.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, like at the time, they were like, God, I'm spending $2,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boy, wow.
And it's on a blue label too. It's on an old school label, not a modern label like an old one, but one of the first gens. That's crazy.
This looks like the intro to G.I. Joe the movie. It does. If you have time, just look up the opening sequence to G.I. Joe the movie. That shit will make your fucking it'll just give you goosebumps.
So which one? Which one? The Channing Tatum one or the
no to the 1987 cartoon?
Oh, okay.
So G.I. Joe the movie, the 1987 cartoon. Look up the opening sequence to that. Great. It looks so cool. What's up, Marvel Man? I've been excavating my basement floor. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, speaking of home improvement, plumbing issue. I have to replace my drain going into the wall.
No, I can help you with that, dog.
I gotta. So I'm not quite sure if I should try to. You know what? I'll show you pictures of it.
Okay.
When
I'll
I'm
help you
done. Yeah, but look at this. This 2.0 sold for $3,000, man. Wow.
You could have got a time machine and spent 20 years earlier and got a 9.6 for $2,500.
You look at
big deal.
Sold back then, dude. You're like, what the hell was I doing?
Oh,
I know,
yeah,
dude. I know I had at least $2,000 in my pocket in 2005. I know it. All right, next up, Young Allies number 9. I could have swore we talked about this before, but I was looking through the archives of slides and it wasn't in there. So I guess we'll talk about it now.
I don't know if we talked about this. We've talked about a lot of Young Allies, but I don't remember this one specifically.
So, it's cool. It's a Hitler cover, obviously, right in the bottom left.
Yes.
It's got Bucky with a mace, which is dope too. At least he's actually doing something. Yeah.
This cover's pretty damn violent. If you really,
it's got everything, man. It's like you know what? I know we talk about Schomburg in our private chat a lot, but this one, it's like Schomburg's either very simplistic or it's way too fucking busy. There's no in between. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a guy and a girl, or it's fucking he jammed it like a jam piece. So
I feel like his art pivoted in this era here.
Yeah.
Well, when he was doing this stuff, it was just very different than what he was doing for Wonder or Startling or any of those titles. Just a totally different vibe.
Did I show you the Schomburg cover Pulp, or did you show me?
That was me.
Okay.
I picked it up last week.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, take a look at the census at 9.0, and then 190, and then an 8.5. So 3 universal 8.5s. And this CGC 3.5 sold for $2,200.
That seems like a good deal to me for a Hitler cover. Tojo and Mussolini cover too, man.
It was a buy it now. So I got to imagine maybe this could have went for more at auction. I don't know.
I don't know. Anthony does a really good deal. I mean, well, I know Anthony. I mean, I wonder how long he had it for, or he just got it and he flipped it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At a con or something. Usually he's pretty good about making deals. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This would have been in like the 25% off box, but you know.
I know.
Because he has a 25% off box, or you know, all slabs are 50 off or some crazy shit.
Yeah, there's so much going on with this. I love it. I like this. Like this this I don't know, this dragon creature.
Yeah. I like the guy with the Tommy gun too. That's sick too. Or machine gun.
The mace and the machine gun. Hell yeah. And he's got the bandolier
Oh yeah.
going. Holy shit.
My man's got a bandolier, man, longer than an unemployment line, dude. Look at this thing.
I'm not even mad at this.
It's accidental racism.
Oh god. Hey, okay, there's a oh god, Al Jolson, okay, so the Al Jolson story, the VHS cover to that, I don't know, it's just look that up. Look up the Al Jolson story. But yeah, this is very solid. This is a solid 3.5.
Yeah, dude.
Probably might be worth I don't know, regrade. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I'm being wild. I'm sorry. People accidental racism. I love it. Whoops.
I know he got the zoot suit on and lips is smacking. All right, next up is Movie Comics number 6. I've never seen this cover before.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I don't know.
I've never seen this either.
Okay, so this is from DC Comics, actually. And okay, so this is the second robot comic book cover. And
really?
yeah, and it featured comic book adaptions of movies from that time.
This would be one of those things I would guess it'd be like $100 on eBay. Like nobody knows what the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's one of those off the cuff kind of things. Like how many people are looking for movie comics? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Anyways,
17 total on the census, and the highest is a 7.5.
That's awesome.
I appreciate a. So, what was the first robot cover? You know what? I totally forget.
We've talked about it before. I'm going blind.
It would be
on a comic or on a pulp?
Comic. Because I got to imagine there were like robots on pulps. You know what I mean? Prior to the
there's some famous pulp robot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wasn't the freaking Tin Man and the Wizard of Oz a borderline robot?
I know, right?
Star Spangled Comics number 1, maybe. Is that from 41? Oh, that's 41, so that's later. Oh.
Out of This World, when did that come out?
Amazing Mystery Funnies, maybe 11. It was before this. It was 39 as well.
Okay. You said from what, 1939? Okay. Yeah. All right, well, take a look at this. So this CGC 3.0 sold for $1,300.
Man, that's such a hard flip for me, man. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, that's a good deal, I think. I think it should be worth more. It's straight. I mean, it's straight for all. I mean, well, I'm straight. I mean, straight.
Bad investment, but you might be holding on to it for a while before you find your buyer.
Yeah. Like, Stray has a good, you know, it's funny. I'm surprised he didn't sell it on Instagram, you know, with the amount of following Stray has.
Okay, so what I appreciate about this, so you have a mix of photo and art. You know what I mean? This reminds me a lot of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Totally.
This is cool. All right. So this is a 3.0. This is an awful looking 3.0. Look at that. But it's still sold for $1,300.
Oh, I think it is too. Smash Comics number 3 is the first robot cover.
Ah,
It looks terrible too.
let me see. SMASHCOMICS number 3.
It looks like a Monty Python drawing.
I don't think. Oh, let me see.
Try this. Oh, we can go there. I was gonna say hit that eBay link.
Oh God, yeah, this looks awful.
It looks terrible.
yeah, I remember this. This is a shitty cover. Actually, this the whatchamacallit looks way better. This movie comics looks better.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, this Mastery Comics looks like if I was trying to draw a robot when I was in like middle school or something.
All right, another Schomburg. Exciting Comics number 60 from 1948.
You got one of these, Ben?
I don't have this one.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's on the list. No, it's on the list. I like it though, man. I like it a lot.
This is a beautiful shark cover.
She's just going after the shark. Like, fuck it. Stab it in the eye.
Mm-hmm. Bro, okay, so I remember I was at because Mike, he's into sharks, right? Loves sharks, and he bought a shark tooth.
Oh, cool!
And first off, it was pretty damn big, and I was shocked at how jagged that thing was. Like I ran my finger like along it. I was just like, holy shit! You get bitten by one of those, it's over. Like it's over.
Game over.
You got to kill me. I'm done.
But dude, the odds of running into a shark in Ohio, dude, I think you're okay.
I know, right?
Well, the problem too is like they're not straight up; they're like inverted back. So like they bite you, and then it's kind of like a indention in. So it's like
it rips you apart, man.
Yeah. No, thank you.
There's a 9.8 of this thing, huh? Fucking A.
There is a 9.8. So there are some high grade copies on here. So 58 total on the census.
Man, I would love to see who just. I wish I would know somebody who just had all these 9.8s. You know, just like was independently wealthy back in the day and just bought all these books, man.
I know, right? But who? Okay, so who was independently wealthy and had foresight,
or just like comic books. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, foresight. Yeah, loved comics and had like the foresight to know that all this shit would catch on at some point.
Yeah.
We're all hoping like these pulps will do this. Will do the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So a CGC 6.5 sold for $1,100.
Wow. Cheap. Are you mad, Ben? You're mad, aren't you?
That's about what I expected. That's about what I expected, man.
Okay. That seems cheap to me. I don't
know. Yeah, this is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book, man. Beautiful book.
Are you in it for at this grade for what 1,100? Or are you holding out for maybe a better deal?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of Schomburgs I've got my eye on. I'm not sure if I drop 1,100 on that one or one of the other ones, but I'd be happy to have that book in like a 3.5, like a nice presenting 3.5.
Okay. Right on. All right. What the hell is next? Okay, now we're into the modern age. Avengers Assemble. What? We talked about this one, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We talked about it. And then it sold. One sold, I think, the day of the show, and then the one sold another one sold the next day.
Do you remember the price?
It was up around $1,000. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So this is Avengers Assemble number 1 in 75 Scotty Young sketch variant. So actually, this is Marvel Universe Avengers Assemble, and so like I said, 1 in 25. Okay, so if you look at the print run, it's at 14,713.
Yeah, this book had no business having a 1 in 75.
I know. Okay, so let's do the math here.
Mm-hmm.
Divided by 75. 75. So roughly, okay. So say that for every 75 copies that were printed, one of these actually came out. And like nobody ordered 75 copies, but let's just say if that happened, then it'd be roughly 196 copies. But since nobody really ordered 75 copies of this, it's got to be way less. Probably half. Probably, I would say maybe 100 copies of these kicking around.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the
I can see this being in like a $1 box, because nobody knows. It's just another Scotty Young cover. Nobody knows it's a 75 and it's a rare. You know what
It's
I'm
got
saying?
that-
Or
it's
like
got
a
that-
$5 box.
yeah, it's got that stupid red border underneath.
Yeah.
It's just whatever. It's a whatever book.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the census 9 total, 198, 1 signature series 98. Okay, so this raw copy sold for $1,226 after 2 bids.
Yeah, man, it's wild. Scotty Young is wild, but
I mean, it's a 9.8 for sale for like 10 G's on eBay right now. I mean, it's like a 9.6 for like $5,000. So whoever bought this, if it's in decent shape, just quadrupled their money, maybe.
I can buy a fake Hulk #1 for 10 grand.
dude, if you want a fake Hulk #1, I can find one for you.
I'll whip you up one. All right, next up. This is a book that I've been after for quite some time. So this is Mask, Mobile Armored Strike Command #1. So this is a 1 in 50 Paul Pope variant featuring this is Brad Turner on his helicopter cycle here. And
Mel loved this book when it came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been trying to find like these Mask variants anymore, and like I've been after these for years, and like they're nowhere to be found. I probably should have looked up the print run on this, but yeah, this is a great cover.
Yeah.
All right, 7 total on the census.
Wow.
Only okay, so 3 Universal 9.8s, 2 Signature Series 9.8s. And a CGC 9.8 sold for $350.
It seems cheap.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a bad price.
No. That's pretty good.
You get a guaranteed 9.8 of this book?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks cool too.
I love Mask. So I would still try to hold out for something cheaper, but
Stop being cheap.
I know. Hell yeah. All right, DV8 #1 from 1996. So this is a Dave Stevens cover.
This book is back, man. This book. Wow.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, so I noticed today and yesterday were just a bunch of sales for this book.
It's Stevens and Hughes, right? So Hughes is in the mirror, and Stevens is everything else.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So 114 total on the census, 73 Universal 9.8s, and 2 Signature Series 9.8. I've been trying to find a book for 4 years. Mel had a few. Of course, Mel had some. Shit.
He was a big lover of that book, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Mighty Mel V.
All right. So there were multiple copies sold. I'm surprised that this book, I don't know, for what, I mean, it's Dave Stevens, and it's kind of like, it's like from the past, it's almost a 20-year-old, no, 30-year-old, what am I thinking? This is a 30-year-old book at this point. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It feels like this should be going for more, but like all the, I guess, wow, there was a copy for $129 in the 9.8.
I think,
wow.
I just think people think like, so I mean, right? We all think 90s books, right? They're all overprinted. They're all worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, but this book was like 1 of 6 covers, 7 covers, right? There's the 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So there were 7, so even if it was heavily printed, they didn't print every issue, that same amount. So
There were like a lot of affordable copies, which is interesting.
yeah, it's still a great book.
All right, now this book, I had this book back in the day. So this is Thunderbolts number 126, or rather 166. This is a 1 in 50 Paul Rion variant. So this is what is this a homage of? This is
X-Men 268.
Yes. I don't. Okay, so I remember when I came across this book, I remember finding it for like $3. Like I really didn't think too much of this cover. You know what I mean?
This homage is starting to be something where there's been enough of these where people are starting to like grab these.
Yes. All right. So this is from 2012 and 10 total on the census with 8 9.8s. And take a look at this price here. So a raw copy sold for $120.
Wow. I didn't think this was going for quite that much, but wow. All right. That's not bad.
I know. It's I don't think like, okay. So I don't think I sold my copy for anywhere near $120. But I don't know. It's just interesting to see this up.
Yeah, man. I mean, I would hang on to one of these. I mean, this is the homage, like I said, is picking up steam.
Mm-hmm.
The ratios from this era from Marvel, a lot of them carry huge price tags. Like this might be one worth, if you find it, tucking it away.
Yeah. If I come across another one, I'll probably just like keep it in the collection at this point. But yeah, I was really impressed by this price here. All right, what's next? Oh, I guess that's it. All right, we're done. All right, so okay. Did you take a look at this? Have you ever come across this book here, Thunderbolts 166 variant?
Have I?
Yeah.
No, but it looks familiar to me.
I know. I had, like I was telling Ben, I had this book back in the day, but yeah, this thing is going for what, $120 now.
Oh wow!
Or at least it sold for it. Yikes!
You boys want to see what I bought from Chicago?
Yes, I do.
Sorry, I was doing some last minute laundry, I guess. Okay, so I got just 2 books in here. I only brought one portfolio in this, so it was like a $2 sale. So this guy has like every first of the month he brings out 40 longs. They're $2. He pulls out the major keys, but there's nothing really. You can still find books.
Yeah.
My buddy found all the Wu-Tang books. I was like, God damn, that's pissed. But so it was grimy in there. So it's like you got a row like this big. So there's like 6 people in that row. So you're trying to like, I'm like, I just went away. I'm like, I'll wait for everybody. So everybody like left. After they had like lists and crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? And people pulling out, their raw dog books. There's like board bags and board books. So anyways, so I bought this. Switch, do a little switchy thing so people can see.
Hold on.
Yeah,
We'll get it right.
There it is. No, that's here. Just drag me over. There you go. So I bought a coverless version of Amazing Spider-Man. Hold on 1 second. Let me eBay this again. Sorry. So it was $10. So I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right? And it is Amazing Spider-Man 27, Early Green Goblin appearance.
Hell yeah, so. Beautiful.
Yeah,
nice.
$10. $10. I was like, I'll take the gamble on $10. I don't care. This is Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, right? This was $2. Signed by Williams III.
Oh, nice.
So whatever. You'll see a noticing theme of $2 books here. I got a nice little. I had nothing to carry it in, so I had a nice little travel thing that he gave me. It's filled up with boards to make it, work. But shout out to the guys at work. They muled it back for me because I couldn't fit it on the airplane with me. Probably got, I don't know, 30, 40 books in here maybe. Let me move this over here. Okay. Little Spider-Man Noir, right? $10.
Nice.
$10. Not newsstand, but who cares? X-Men Messiah Complex 1 variant, right? $2, right? Who cares? I've never seen this book before. I don't even know what the hell it is. This is $2.
Oh yeah, that's a cool looking book. Yeah, that in Generation X.
Yeah, I was like $2. I was like, I didn't know what it was. I'm like, sure, I'll buy it. So, X-Men, new X-Men, signed, boom, by I don't know. It looks like Scotty Young, right? Because Yost and Young, right? Looks like Scotty Young's signature, maybe. $2. $2. $2. I always pick up for my wife. I didn't see any more, but I think it was just like $5 or something. So, Scotty Young, no big deal. I always pick these up. X-Force Cable, Messiah War, $2, right? Gators, $2.
Nice.
A little Electra variant edition.
That cover is very underrated.
$2.
Yeah,
That's a variant. That's a variant too.
Yep, variant. $2. $2.
Very underrated.
A lot of variants. I showed this one. Just gonna put this up here so I don't mess this. So that's all that stuff. I got more stuff. Sorry, as I bore people. This is, I think, Carrie and Jay Leaston signed. X-Men Legacy. $2, right?
That's a good place for a signature.
He signed them all right there. So $2.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
$2 one. I don't know. X-Men Legacy second printing variant. $2.
Okay, so there's something about these second prints from this time period.
Mhm.
Like this is a completely different cover than the first print.
Yeah.
There's just something about these underrated, undervalued.
Yeah, no, I like grabbing those.
Mm-hmm.
Little crane action, right?
Yeah, why not, man? That's nice.
The home wrecking demon.
Yeah. $2.
He's a demon.
This is Miko Seeing, right? Signed, right? The bottom. $2. $2.
Where did he get? So did the store owner have like a bunch of signings?
I don't know. $2 signing, right? I'll take these all day. I don't care. $2 on this signing too. Who cares?
Oh, yeah.
So, I just saw a rack of them. Like whatever. I don't care. Everybody loves it. $2. X-Men Omega, $2, right? Who cares?
The newsy of that is a good book to have.
I don't know. I gotta look in the back, but I don't think it was newsy. This is another signed book, right? $2. X-Men Legacy, $2. Another signing, $2. He's like, man, you found all these in there? I'm like, yeah. Third printing variant from Legacy.
Yeah,
Yep.
So all of those are good.
$2. Second print Legacy, X-Men Legacy, second printing.
I'm with this. I like that cover.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This one for you, Carter. Wolverine Marvel variant Noir, but it has a lady on it for $2. Whatever. Another signing $2 one. No big deal. What else I got in here? Oh yeah, I picked up X-Men Prime for $2, right?
Those damn
Super
chromium.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Another signed $2 one, right? Bam, boom, boom. 2 signatures, $2. Look at this one. Bam. Second print variant, $2.
I swear I have that.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I just thought it was cool. Addie Granoff cover, but it's signed by that one dude. He must have had a signing, Carrie or whatever his name is. $2. Another one, just signed. I don't know. You guys gotta tell me this one. I'm not the smartest guy when it comes to this stuff. Secret Invasion one shot, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was cool.
I don't even remember that book.
It had Doom on it, so I'm like, why not? Oh yeah.
Those tits look heavy.
They are heavy.
Those are some milkers right there.
And then I don't know, it was $2. I missed this thing. If I can share my screen real quick, I said this to Rick. This was $2, and I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I said this was interesting for $2. I don't know why. Somebody's gonna say you're stupid, Dino. Why'd you not? Is he gonna let me do it? Do I gotta download it? Come on. Sorry. I'll just save it. God damn it.
Did you do? Take a picture of it?
Well, I just snapped it on my phone, and of course I gotta. Okay. So this is interesting. I couldn't find it again. I don't know if somebody stole. I put it in a back or something, like one of the boxes, and I went back to those boxes and was like,
let me see.
So it's like a burn cover, and I don't. It was just on a board. It wasn't on anything. You know. It was just like.
Oh.
So would you bought it for $2?
I don't think. I mean, that's signed and numbered down there.
Yeah, I don't even know who RBP is, but
I would have bought it for $2. I don't know.
I went back for it and it was gone. So I don't know.
Huh. Was it okay? So was it original art?
Yeah.
Oh.
OA for that? I would definitely have bought that, man. That's.
I don't know, dude. I have no idea. I just should have, but
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, I know. I just saw it. I was like, cool. Yeah. So I went there and hung out with Comic Digger, and he helped me out and drove me back to the city. And it wasn't as terrible as I thought it was gonna be. And yeah, man, it was. I got this cool little box now, and they were really cool about it. So you guys are gonna love this one. So he goes. So I go in there. You know, I'm in Chicago. Nobody really knows me in Chicago, right? I'm a Michigan guy, obviously. I go in there. Somebody goes, "Oh, you're the guy from YouTube." I'm the guy from YouTube. Yeah, I'm the guy from YouTube. I guess our buddy he's like, "Oh, the dude from YouTube's coming." So
the YouTube
when people say that stuff to me, but it's fine. The dude from YouTube, I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm from YouTube. So so these will be going on cool. Yeah, it was a 1 of 52. I should have bought it. I was like, is it cool? I don't know. I mean, these burning things and leather stuff and foil covers, and I can't keep track of it all.
I understand.
Oh, look at Sylvester. Look at her.
She's going to the vet tomorrow.
Oh boy. Mine has eye problems, so.
Oh, it sucks.
And then I put little drops in it too, man.
Oh man, that sound. Listen, I had to put eardrops.
Yeah.
In Sylvester, I was just like, I gave up.
He when he's like kind of sleeping, he kind of likes it, but he was like laying on the floor, and I went by to do it, and he's like, no, I'm not having it. So.
I know, right? All right, so Sylvester must be hungry then. Come here, cute. Going to the vet tomorrow, even though she was already at the vet last week. She got to do more tests. Jesus. But all right, everybody. We gotta wake up early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Get Sylvester nice and
gotta get
nice
some
and healthy.
sleep.
Oh yeah. Okay, so are we doing long story short?
Yeah, we'll do it this week. So yeah, we'll definitely be on. We should be on. Oh, actually, check that. We got to check with Aaron. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We got to. Aaron might have a conflict. So
and then Tuesday for me, we'll do our show. It just got to be quick because I got to go to across the state tomorrow on Wednesday morning, literally. So.
All right. Are you sure you sure you're able to do it?
Yeah, I can do it. I just got to get up. I mean, it's only like a 2-hour drive. It's not that bad.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And then we'll circle back with an all new Hot Book Alert live next Sunday. All right. So I think you guys are watching. You can be anywhere in the world. I think Sylvester will be okay. It'll just cost a lot of money. That's all.
Still money at it.
It'll just cost a lot. No big deal. But you can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us talking about comic books of all things. Go figure. But we will see you next week on an all-new Hot Book Alert Live, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Peace.
Good night.